Behind the Lines.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of season 4 of Behind the Lines, where we're bringing the experts to you. I'm Ruth Toomey of RSN, and this week we'll be discussing how to cultivate your team and community culture. Tonight we're going to have a presentation and discussion with St. Louis World Championship Chairman's Award winners 2614 Mars, followed by about a 30-minute Q&A with you, the audience. Before we hand it off to our experts, we do need to mention that the views expressed by Behind the Lines hosts and guests are those of the individuals and do not necessarily reflect the views of First or First participants. Don't forget that you can submit questions to us throughout the show by tweeting at RoboSportsNet with hashtag FRC2614, by post or message on our Facebook page, or by typing !Q into the RoboSports Network Twitch stream chat. With that, I'm really excited to have 3 very well-versed experts with me today, and I'm going to let them give an introduction of themselves. Shannon, you first.
Okay, hi, my name is Shannon. I am a senior on Mars, and this is my 4th year on the team, and I am the Vice President of Non-Technical Affairs. So I lead our outreach and public relations half of the team, which is all of our outreach task forces, our award submissions, business and media.
Excellent. And we also have Ethan.
I'm Ethan. I am the Vice President for Technical Affairs for Mars. That means I run all of our robot-related things, all of our off-season projects. I coordinate our mechanical, electrical, and software parts of the team. And yeah.
That's pretty cool. And also joining us is Dr. Earl Seamy, 2012 National Woody Flowers Award winner and lead mentor for 2614 Mars.
Hi. So I've been with Mars since its inception. It's 10 years old, and nothing like having a 10-year anniversary with St. Louis World Champions win. So I'm pretty excited to be here with my students to sort of share the culture of our team.
Excellent. And thank you all so much for joining us tonight. For our viewers, I just want to give you a quick heads up. What this Behind the Lines episode is not about is how to win the Chairman's Award, and really more to learn how to build and foster and develop a lasting culture that will help your team last a long time within First and within your community. And with that, I'll kick it off to you guys.
All right. So our team culture is really a huge part of who we are as a team and is part of what we do. Essentially, culture is everything that we are. And we want to tell you about our culture and hopefully give you some ideas to improve yours. So the first part of our culture is our purpose. So we want to have a group of passionate, well-rounded students dedicated to our mission. We think that's really the key to our culture and the key to a good culture. If you have, a lot of students from different backgrounds, from different places, as long as they're dedicated to a mission, as long as they're working towards something and they're passionate about that thing, we think you have a good culture. You're achieving your purpose as a team. So we want to talk about a little bit about our purpose and how we get people involved in our team and keep people passionate. That's part of our culture. So our culture really begins when we introduce students to Mars. So we are a chairman's team. We do a lot of community outreach, and that is in part how we get students to our team. So we do the normal things. We do things like school announcements. We're actually not just a school team, we're a community team. So we announce things in both high schools in our home county and not necessarily in counties adjacent to us, but we still have students come from other counties and from homeschool. That's by word of mouth. So people hear about Mars, they want to get interested, or they get interested. We reach out to them or they reach out to us. We get them to come to a practice. We meet on Wednesdays. They come by. We get students involved at outreach events. We have people drive robots, that sort of thing. So as soon as we engage a student, we want to bring them to Mars as soon as possible. And that's not just with high school students. If we have a middle school student or something, we try to get them to an FLL team, that sort of thing. It's really about engaging students as early as possible and getting them to the team. So we're not a super large team. We're about a 40 student team. So when we bring people to Mars on our Wednesday practices during the fall or the summer, which is when we allow new team members to come to the team, they really get involved in whatever we're doing at the time. And we try to have as much going on as possible during the off season so we get new students involved in whatever we're doing. So when students come to Mars, we have as many things available for them to do. So like right now we have multiple off-season projects, we have mechanical projects, we have outreach projects. We actually just developed our second coloring book for children to give out at outreach events. So we get kids involved in helping make those and printing those and getting those out. But we also have students that come in, they want to, they don't really know what they want to do. They want to do some sort of technical thing.